Well, at JA Europe, we believe that financial education is essential for the teaching of entrepreneurial skills, and it might seem very obvious, but the reason for that is that money makes the experience real. So whenever you are trying to teach through entrepreneurship and teach those skills, it's essential that money, real money, is a part of it. And through that process, young people, even when we've done surveys and we've asked them what's the difference between that experience and maybe another school project they've done, they say their perception is that it's more serious because of the money. They feel that it's more challenging because of the money, and they feel that there's just a level of complexity there that isn't there in another context. So I really think money makes it real. The reason why industry needs to be involved in financial education, in entrepreneurship education, in any kind of economic education is that in fact they are running enterprises, they are running businesses, they are employing people. They have a level of expertise and experience which is highly relevant for the subject. That's the first thing. I think the second thing is that they can provide experience that maybe teachers don't have and maybe parents don't have, a perspective somewhere in the middle that young people really appreciate. You can imagine that a young person might not ask their parents certain questions about money, and they might not ask their teachers. They might not perceive that they are the right people to ask these questions of, but they might really feel more comfortable asking a business person these questions, or somebody who is not necessarily close to them. So I think this is the reason why industry should play an important role. The second thing is, and it's more indirect, is that by industry playing a role, they are learning more about what is the level of financial literacy in the youth population and what are the needs. Where can they better invest their time and their energy and their resources in closing the gap.
I think everybody should go to an economy or financial museum, because these are places for discovery and hopefully places where you will find things that relate to your life, that you might find out for the first time that it could be interesting, that enrich your point of view, or simply to be exposed to new topics, new realities, and later on, we really don't know when. Could be the same day, could be a week later, a year later. Things you've seen in these places, in these museums, are so significant that they will come back to you and help you understand a little of how the world works. In my museum, we say that we invite people to discover how the world works through the lens of economy.
First of all, we have our exhibition, which has been visited by more than 25,000 young people, beginning at the age of 10. And secondly, we have all sorts of additional programs like lectures, like education materials, which we offer to all schools to, so to say, to prepare a visit to us, and then also to give them some materials afterwards to discuss certain topics more in depth. Just having an exhibition is for sure not enough. So you have to spread out the idea of financial education, and you have to have means to do so. And luckily we have quite a growing portfolio in this case. Why is it important? Because we see, especially in Austria, that youth indebtedness is an increasing problem, and we also see that, and this is very simple, that educated customers make better decisions, both for them as well as also for the bank.
Stock market learning is an exciting online competition for pupils, students and other target groups. And it offers the opportunity to engage in stock trading with virtual capital. It shows the participants how stock markets and capital markets work and how economic and social financial factors interact. And the participants also learn how to access information and how to employ it for their decisions in their investment strategies. Financial education is essential in order to manage financial and economic issues which are part of the daily life. And stock market learning is a very good tool to implement financial education on the targets group by learning by doing. And the initiative reaches about 120,000 participants each year with the support of the members of the savings banks group. And that is their commitment to help to have financially informed citizens and students.